4 things are there: learn meditation, practice meditation, teach meditation, and spread meditation anywhere. So we go into every home to teach meditation. We go into every office, every corporate to teach meditation. We teach meditation in their own place, their own family space.
Places.
Door delivery.
Door delivery.
They learn it. When I went in the year 92 from Kannur to Anantapur, I used to go and sit with a fellow at 4 o'clock in the morning. They will I'll sit in the veranda, and they'll open the main door only at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
So I used to sit there because I want some person to teach.
Teach meditation. That was the level of commitment.
So I would go there to his home and door deliver it. I started it that way.
That way.
Only one person would be there. I would announce in the temple, somebody come from Karnool to teach meditation. Only one person used to sit like this. All bhajan and pradhana, puja, and thousands of people. Only one person is sitting there.
For meditation, yes, sir.
Okay, how do you go from Tirupati to Hindupur? You have to go via Bangalore.
Via Bangalore.
So I took a bus from Tirupati, I went to Bangalore city, then got another bus, came to Hindupur to teach. 3 persons were there.
Opa.
One 10-year-old boy, one 12-year-old boy, one 14-year-old boy. I'm very happy.
Happy.
Understand? So, I continued my mission of teaching meditation. Whether 1 person, 1,000 person doesn't make it. I speak the same.
Happy evening, dear friends and masters. Great afternoon and morning. A wonderful occasion to remind ourselves of a Grand Master in our life who is the cause of the source of our happiness. While we all would have read many things from the childhood, learned many things from the childhood, many values, many qualities of how one needs to be able to live life, they came true into our life in the most simplest way through the teachings and techniques that Patriji brought into millions, including myself significantly. Patriji Amruthotsav, where Patriji always made us to be at ease about life and death. Life is a celebration, death is a celebration. In half of his teachings are around transcending death, recognizing there is no death. Which is perhaps one of the strongest reasons why Pyramid Masters, when he transitioned from the planet in 2022, are able to continue to do their work with even more vigor and enthusiasm because its consciousness lived on. That you do not feel the energy of the master is not there when you have so much of the teachings ingrained in you. Consciousness lives with freedom. It's a free will being. You are a free will being, I'm a free will being. You are consciousness, I'm consciousness. And so his constant teaching has always been to, when you're interacting with a being, recognize them as another master, another entity of consciousness or soul entity, energy entity, not physical body. And so then you will be more equanimous, you are ready to learn, you are ready to allow them to be free as they are truly consciousness. And this is constant teaching. Talk to the other person as a soul, not as body. Talk to the other person as God. Everyone is a God, so talk to the other person that way. Three years on, since the time he graduated to higher planes, his work significantly multiplied, significantly. We all been seeing here many Buddha CEOs are there. It only shows normally when a master vacates the body, then there is this gradual downhill for an organization's teachings, gradually. But what we are seeing is with the PSS movement, the teachings are only going and penetrating more far and wide through PMC channels, through various masters, because Patriji created masters. In fact, I loved it in the beginning when I went and met him in the year 99. And I saw him answer to somebody, "You are your own master." They came and said, "Sir, my something," they asked for some blessing. He said, "No blessings here, you're your own master. I can give you the important information and techniques, but then you can solve your challenges and problems with your own meditational strength and energy." There is words. I loved it because he's making people to be totally independent, to have solutions from within. That question, that statement I never understood, even though I read everywhere. Answers will come from within. What is within? But then there is a solution is giving. The way is making people more independent to be on their own. Because how often people are there with you. And how is it possible to know about your answers through somebody when you yourself, in the grand scheme of things that are infinity, is impossible to someone to give you answers, all answers. It'll only be a guesswork. And so I loved his concept that everyone is a master by themselves and everyone must have their answers by themselves. And meditation is surely giving that. And so the confidence with which he spoke about this help people to take this practice. And the beauty of Patriji is the simplicity, simplifying things of everything. You know it. It was a difficult statement for me to accept that no complaints and no judgments. But then later and later, as I contemplated after I understood the statement, no complaints, no judgments. One statement codifies the entire spirituality in it. Spirituality is living with the qualities of the spirit of the existence, living with the qualities of the spirit of the existence. That's spirituality. Be a spirit and apply in your life. Have existence. No spirit, no existence is complaining about things. Because existence created itself, then what can it complain about? And what can it judge about? Because everything is an experience, it knows. And so when he said no complaints, no judgments, first thing, and then he trained impeccably about the words that we use, the words that we release from our mouth, because they're always impacting and influencing people around. And not just people, our words that we use, what create things. We're co-creators. And when you use the word, you are a co-creator. If I used to say, dear God, co-creator, dear friends, masters, and gods. Didn't know what it meant, but only after studying the concept of how our thoughts and feelings constantly are creating, how our soul nature is constantly creating. And having that understood through experience, through the simple process of meditation, then every word made sense. Then you truly become free. So he worked for the freedom of individuals, true freedom, not a freedom that you get through externally, but the true freedom where you're empowered from inside, where you're free from race, where you're free and know that things happen. You just need to be there. Things happen. That's when we're truly free. You intend, you do what you can, but then things happen. You don't need to chase for something. You don't need to keep looking for something. It does happen. That's when we are free. Otherwise, we're constantly in the past or future. So, friends, let's celebrate this moment where a grandmaster who walked on this planet, touching millions with his boldness of meditation and simple truth. Many would say India is the source of all spirituality. You are recommending a lot of books on Western from Western masters. West and East is all the same. Where is the difference? When you are one and all, where is the difference? Difficult for people to understand. And then you simply take wherever that expression is easy, wherever it is simplified, that's all it is. It's New Age spirituality. If somebody is expressing in easier terms, beautiful, take it. Nature is easy, and what is easy is right. What is right is natural. This triangle that he formed and said, anything we do apply to this principle. Is it natural? If it is natural, that's easy to do because it's got to be natural. If it is a natural process that follows the way nature is given, then it is easy to do. My breath is there, a natural process. If I manipulate the breath, it's not natural. Then it's not easy to do. Then I got to do something different than what is naturally out there. It's not easy because then you take in the breath and hold it for some time. release it. I don't know what's going to cause to the body. Then you got to do something more to make sure that it is counter it. So he believed and then applied the principles to simplify, simplify, simplify. And so then he recommended several literature wherever that essence is beautifully said and expressed. He didn't have hesitation in recommending. He didn't have hesitation in recommending if 80% is from the West and 20 from the East, because eventually the knowledge comes from the same source. Nobody is the owner of any knowledge. That point is missed out of fanaticism or out of ignorance. That making things simple. While there are many, many sutras, yoga sutras of very nature have been given, but I simplified for the common man the fundamentals of meditation. Close your breath, observe. Close your eyes, observe the breath. One, recognize your thoughts create reality. Recognize you are just not this body, you are much greater than the body and the soul nature with infinite potential. Three simple things. Everything comes. Let's go into a meditation practice that he dearly loved and loved and loved. When there are 2 hours of time, many a times he used most of the time for meditation. He believed more in practice and then keeping things simple. So let's go in once again, something that he loved, something he believed truly is transforming and touching every individual. And here we are feeling the level of freedom that he dreamt about for everyone, that we all are having a life of total freedom, total empowerment, total belongingness, having a life where we are a lot more passionate about it than before, a life where we feel natural love and connection to others. We feel we are free to express, we feel we have access to everything. There's nothing that we do not know as you meditate, as you gain this knowledge. Jagdish sir, good to see you there. And I also saw Balraji from UK. So we will post meditation, listen to some of the masters who interact with him, who met him, who worked with him, and then listen to their learnings from Patriji. Because Patriji is a big encyclopedia, the master of everything. Many people, it didn't matter whether it's a businessman, whether it's a doctor, whether it's somebody, they always had the source of strength from him and taking advice in their lives. And then their lives, a doctor's, a senior doctor's life, he is around his profession, his personal life of different nature than somebody else. But he always was able to guide them. So it's not that spirituality is separate, is the spiritual science is the root and everything else is the fruit. The statement when I heard spiritual science is the mother of all sciences, everything is in it. Took me a long time to understand. Only after understanding the nature of spirit, that everything comes from that. So you study spiritual science, then you know everything. And so then what do you not know? What part of science that you don't know? And so then you would easily guide, no matter what somebody's profession is, no matter what the challenge is. Not just about spiritual aspect, it's about any part of our life that the challenge is there, then the solutions can come within. Because spiritual science is the mother of all sciences. They firmly believed in it and they firmly focused on imparting the spiritual science knowledge, nothing else. Because that's the mother of all science. If you study spiritual science, you would have solutions for everything in your life, everything without an exception. Let's go into the practice, dear friends. The Anapanasati meditation, breath mindfulness meditation, that Patriji beautifully simplified the meditation practice that Gautama Buddha brought, simplified to free the practitioners from all the technical jargon and then steps of various things, whether it is Patanjali Yoga Sutras or whether it is the Buddhist literature that talks about Anapanasati, Kaya Vipassana, Bhava Vipassana, Chitta Vipassana, Vipassana, various stages, but he just simplified all of it. Then maybe 8 steps. But he said, don't need to know about many of those. Just sit down, close your eyes and observe the breath, things will happen. And then rightfully things are happening for many, many people. So let's go into the practice once again. We are doing Anapanasati meditation, and what the technical name one of the days he given for Buddha's Quantum Foundation is breath mindfulness meditation. He said you're mindful of the breath to begin with. And so I called it breath mindfulness meditation. Let me see it here. Where is this? Breath mindfulness meditation. So let's go into this practice, dear friends. You sit down comfortably in the chair on the floor. And here I'm in the United States. Many places where I go and then do the sessions, first thing people are saying is, I never thought you can sit in a chair and then meditate. That's the first thing they're coming and saying. I thought you got to have a yoga mat, you got to sit down on a floor somewhere in a specific posture, specific dress. Simplified it, democratized it, access to everybody. So sit down on the floor and the chair the way you like. The key is to close your eyes and observe the breath. That's the key. You close the eyes to withdraw sensory perceptions, you observe the breath to empty the mind, and so then you transcend form, time. So when you do these two different, then we slowly forget ourselves. We forget everything about ourselves. We let go of the matter, the body, we transcend it. And so then we experience and become one with the source of energy, the quantum field, or the higher self, the intelligence that is there. That's the reason of observing the natural breath with our eyes closed. We start with that in case we have thought. We bring our attention back to the breath and again observe the breath and go into the empty states. Relax yourself, dear friends. With your eyes closed, relax your body. Be with your breath, dear friends. Your natural, normal in breath and the out breath. When you observe your breath, you slowly go into calmness, emptiness.
We are all gods. Let us be with our breath. The breath is our own doorway into our own greatness. Unless we go through the breath, we cannot access our own greatness.
Allow yourself to go deeper and deeper into yourself, your divine self. The more you merge into your breath, the more you experience that energy, emptiness. The more you are with your divine self, friends. At this time, let's express deep gratitude to Brahmarshi Patriji, a grand consciousness that helped liberate many souls, that helped live a great life for many souls. We are truly grateful to this Master, to everyone in our life, to everything. Gratitude to your parents, teachers, mentors, family, friends, colleagues, to the grand nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals. To everything you use, the technology, the system, the government, the companies, to yourself and to this intelligent consciousness universe. Gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. Recap your experiences from the session. And whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and then may open your eyes. Okay, dear friends. Wonderful. Hope you enjoyed the session. Patriji is a great flute player. So today, every entire track, all tracks were his flutes. We have Padma Shri Karthikeyan sir with us. Great, great master of meditation friend to Patriji sir. Sai, please come here into this seat. We'll take message from Karthikeyan sir.
Namaste. Greetings to all of you on this very, very important day, sacred day. In memory of the great master, and also express our gratitude. History will record, maybe after a few decades, the great contribution made by Pitamaha Patriji. A simple person, in his thirst for spirituality, gave up this job and has shared with me a number of times, went to our Vipassana meditation. And normally it's a 10-day meditation. But for him, an already enlightened soul, first day of Anapanasati, out of the 3-day meditation, that was enough for him. And he asked me, how did he spend 10 days there? I couldn't stay. Then he simplified it, democratized it actually to be intelligible and acceptable to everybody, not only by great scholars, but even on the man on the street, a simple folk. Went door to door, village to village, because great masters are not happy by themselves getting the enlightenment. They want to transform the whole society. Tirelessly he traveled. Later on, some people followed him, supported him. And what a great visionary he is. He said, I will transform all of Andhra Pradesh, Dhyan Andhra Pradesh. Then he said, Dhyan Bharat. Then Dhyan Jagat. I had the good fortune of meeting him about 30 years back, a chance meeting in Hyderabad. Such as I can play back, I can see him addressing the gathering, welcoming me, and, his utmost humility. People, when they go higher, they become simpler and humbler. It's a great example. As I was conducted to stage along with the world-renowned psychic healer, psychic surgeon, Reverend Alex Alvito, he came forward, even touched my feet. I was shocked. That much of humility. And he announced, as if he knew me, he said he's going to connect all the spiritual masters' movements. That was the first meeting with him. But thereafter, we had a good fortune of meeting him a number of times, invited. Whenever he invited me, those days I was too busy, but still, I tell him, when you really want me, I will come. then used to, whenever he called, I went, met him. We saw the Pyramid Valley, Bangalore coming up. I was also with him when we laid the foundation of the Bhumi Puja for the Maheshwara Pyramid in Kartal, Hyderabad. Well, we can keep talking about him. He took him home, and I have seen him making, sitting with my driver and cook and teaching them meditation. Not that he was only after famous people or well-to-do people. He cared for everyone. The same karuna, compassion for them. He went to the extent that we have to request him. I said, please don't travel like this. But he wanted to achieve something before he left the body. My memory goes, so many incidents I can tell. Once he was not well, so we requested him not to travel. But then he insisted on traveling. So Patriji madam, he said, if you come to Bangalore, we can retain, or you will go away. So I promised, but I delayed it because I wanted him to continue in one place, Bangalore, till he recovered fully. So I went on postponing it. Ultimately, I went there. Those to take me on the hills, walk much faster and all that. Very happy about the development of Pyramid Valley and all the masters. Particularly, was very fond of Chandra and Vani. As you know, very rarely you find a master cooking and serving. We insisted when he went to Nirvana, he used to make at least 1 or 2 dishes and for himself serving people. He used to take me home and cook something for me. He was good in everything, caring, sharing, so much of love and compassion and humility, utmost humility. I am deeply touched by his care and affection. In the meditation, early morning meditation there, we have thousands of people. And he will not let me sit on the floor of the carpet. He said, no, you're older to me. Very embarrassment, but no choice. I had to, with great reluctance, I sit on the chair. They are so kind, very utmost humility. And he did, in 40 years' time, PSSM, pyramid meditation with music. These are all new innovations. Normally, dhyana means you sit quietly, close your eyes. But he combined music and meditation very powerfully, very effectively. He used to play the flute, sing, beautiful voice in many languages. It's a treat to see him. The whole gathering gets, electrified. His physical presence. Met everybody, touched everybody. Everybody took hands with him. And I know he didn't carry money with him. Somebody was there with him always. So, brothers and sisters, those who had the good fortune of being seen, being touched by him, blessed by him, we are fortunate. At the same time, others, there are many I know I am seeing, those devoted to the movement, they have not even met him once. What happens is, great masters, when they leave the body, everybody has to go, even the avatars. A person born as a human being has to leave, shed the body sometime. That is the law of nature, divine law. But when they leave the body, their energy gets expanded, freed from the limits of the physical thing. They are able to be everywhere. That has happened in the case of Patriji also. All traditions, all over the world, it has happened history onwards. Now, after he attained samadhi, released from the body, his movement has expanded so fast. That is all fulfilling his mission. Because he is able to be everywhere, inspire everybody, all over the world. I am seeing not only great masters as creator, he said everybody is a master. He never said, I am Swami, you are my disciple and all that. He said, always addressed as my dear God, my masters, my dear gods and all that. Man of enormous learning and wisdom, compassion, kindness. I used to plead with him, please cut down your travel, but he was all the time on the move because obviously, the great master, he knew there's a limit for his physical existence and he wanted to do as much possible, create great masters. But here now I would like to say only one, because we are part of the spreading the Anapanasati movement, Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation, because as visualized by, envisioned by Patriji, Chandra started this Quantum CEO Foundation. He said that the inspiration came from Patriji long back and all that. See the phenomenal growth of the movement now. It pleases my Patriji. What else can please? Only his meditation. He won't spread the meditation. He spiritualize the whole world. That is his ambition. I used to even tell me, what is this? Swamiji, what is the dreaming? No, it has to happen, it will happen. It was very, and also plant-based diet here. So much I have not seen any other spiritual master so strongly promoting plant-based diet. Don't kill and eat. All of them have a right to exist in the creation. There's a purpose in creation. So apart from the several lakhs of people who are benefited by his simplified meditation and healing methods, millions and millions of animals, birds, will all be grateful to him, but for him they all would have been eaten away by people. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us remember him. Why? Every day we remember him, of course. Not a question of one day. We remember with gratitude, but only once in a way. Once in a, at least formally, we should all remember him, his great qualities, his teachings, his music, his voice, and express our heartfelt gratitude to the Master. Such people live forever. I'm so happy. So many pyramids have come. He's the only master who brought pyramid back to importance. But see how many pyramids are coming up now everywhere. The people are taken up. What is going to please Brahmashi Patriji now is going to be mega pyramid is going to come up in America. What a vision of the master. Mega pyramid. Omega pyramid is going to come up in Dallas. I see in the site, beautiful site. So much of energy. And the meditators, masters who have taken the initiative are totally committed. I felt their energy there. It's going to come up. That will be the biggest tribute America can give it to him, Master. His blessings will be there, his spirit will be there. So let us all remember the great Master with love and gratitude and take a pledge. We will fulfill his vision of Dhyan Jagat. Greetings to all of you. Namaste.
Thank you, sir. America can give a tribute to the master by building a Maya pyramid. All of us who benefit from it, and as it rightfully enabled everyone to be a great teacher from day one after learning meditation without any hesitation, because they fundamentally believe that when you are consciousness, the right thing will happen through you. And so he always said, day one, you learn meditation, just go and teach meditation. You knew ABC, so teach ABC. Do not wait to become an expert of XYZ. That comes from analytical mind. So as he enabled, the greatest tribute that can be there for him is by making everyone a meditator. What we gain, what we benefit, what we are experiencing, we give. And it's bound to happen. Agree or not, it's bound to happen. The more we blossom, the more it's going to spread. Simple. Let me invite Vani Madam, who has walked with him so much and then always has so much of that. She'll sit this.
Just sit here.
No, you come this side, I'll go there. Better you sit down. Who always had so much of love for him, his teachings, and then really exemplifies a lot of what Patriji taught. And she just wants to give and give and give of what he taught. That's her mission. So let me have a message.
Happy morning to all the friends and masters. And today is a great day.
The gallery or this?
Gallery.
This or
Gallery.
this one under? Go ahead.
Today is a great day. The moment I met Patriji and I started my journey, I'm a Shirdi Sai Baba devotee. But the moment I met Patriji and Baba only the direction gave it to Patriji. Completely, my hand, keep it in Patriji's hand. And whatever he is teaching, whatever he is talking, and whatever is in front of us, doing the work, it made us take the responsibility in our lives. Seeing him continuously, what to think, what not to think, what to talk, what not to talk, what to do, what not to do. It's a great gift he gave us. That is the reason today, when I do something, I always think about that, no judgment. If any person, if they are not doing or doing, be compassionate about that person. You go and do it, then automatically they learn. When with our children, how we will be work on with them. If they're not doing also, we will go and hold their hand. We will be with them to walk together. Like that, this is a spiritual family also. We have to do it like that. That is what constantly he taught us. After I met him, this is my journey. I always think oh, can I do this meditation? Can I do that meditation? Why can't I try this? I never had any second thought after I met him. I'm a very devotional person and ritual person. But after I met him, my sentiments, my emotional things, what is important, it completely changed. And focus is only what you are talking, what you are doing, what you are implementing has to align to that. Manasa vacha karmana. There is Patrisa, there is never be off screen and on screen. Whatever he is doing, that is what he's talking, that is what he is doing in front of us. When I saw him, a little bit initially, it will be a little bit tension. Because we will sometimes, in my level of understanding, I may not be what I'm talking, what I'm doing, the alignment may not be there. But when I met him, I'm very conscious in front of him, like very, sometimes very stiff, because the masters always guide us, seeing them. The process has to be taken care of, sometimes observe and learn from them. That day to till now, when I'm holding his hand, this is my journey, this is my path. In this life, this is has to go with great happiness and energies. I feel so proud meeting that great master, and my purpose and my happiness. I can't even explain that how much it multiplied. When my children are now there at home, 2 months we are in this travel. I'm a very family person, and like I'm doing so great work. When I met him, that is what I told. I'm taking care of the family. But after this journey started, I never left my responsibility. Instead of that, more responsible in the family and the more responsible in the spiritual aspect. Because that family, this family is same. Do whatever the important in that moment. When I'm going and meeting the masters, talking, when Sir came to my how like a home, and he told me that teach meditation in your house. Then you put the board for in front of your house. The center is open, and please come and take like a here meditation will be available 24/7. I'm surprised, but Sir told immediately I put that message. Then he told me one thing, Madam, you are thinking this houses everybody in your community, everybody is so happy. You don't know which house suicidal attempts, and they have so much struggles, so many things they are all having. That is the reason we are there here. Please give for them to meditate, and whatever you know, you please tell them. And every time I used to do 40 days, and we have a pyramid, and people who are come masters, they used to come and meditate along with us, me and Chandra. Every Friday we used to group meditations used to happen. Over the period it's completed, I asked Patri sir, should we continue? Madam, the work we have to initiate, and that it will continue. We have to keep on moving and do what is the next. Like that, our journey started, and now we are traveling all over the world, and wherever we are going, and I'm getting so much happiness and charging myself, talking with the masters, and what I'm doing, what I has to do is increasing our work more, because until his last breath, that is what Patriji done his mission and vision. Last breath, I saw his last breath also in front of his door. We are sitting and meditating. In this life, that is what we are doing, that is what we have to do. And I will always, that more emotionally when it happened, whatever I got in my life, I used to tell that moment, sir, anybody, if they're asking us, like whatever they're seeing us, and if they ask, who is your master? Very proud and very happy. I have to show that he is my great master, Grandmaster Patriji. That moment, I don't know whether this situation or whatever, now he's no more. But Grandmaster vision, just how Karthikeyan sir told, is a multiplied. Whatever he done the work today, wherever the house, we wish we should have meet Patri sir. We should do this work. We want to do this work. They don't know Patriji. They're listening Patri sir's sessions in a Zoom enlightenment hour. And some of them, they're now YouTube speeches or this whatever wisdom talk they're listening. And through masters, now they're hearing about Patri sir, they're taking the commitment, doing this work. That is the greatness about Patriji. And we are so thankful to Karthikeyan sir. All the way he came because of Patri sir. Only because of Patri sir he came. He clearly told, he done until his last breath. He really wish, and this has to continue. And for that, I want to travel, I'll come. So many sir well-wishers and friends, they said this, now why do you want to travel? But sir, because of Patri sir, he visited to US to spread the meditation and his vision and mission. And thank you each and every master. And whatever his wish, please, we all carry. That is not one person work. One master can't be sufficient. The world become plant-based diet and meditation, experience of the pyramid energy. We all have to do together. Let's walk together and work together, giving the great gift for Patriji. Thank you, each and everyone. We'll walk continuously in this journey along with all of us. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
What Vanima said is true. I agreed with that Chandra and Vani said you must come long back. But then everybody, all my well-wishers said, don't travel, 20 hours of flight and you're not young. And so I was reluctant and said I may not be able to come. The persuasion of meditators like Mahesh, I was reconsidering it. It was one morning, early morning, I shared it with Chandra only. Maybe you call it a vision or imagination. I saw Patriji telling me, Baba, you have to, something you said you have to go or you have to pursue. Then I made up my mind. I immediately said, everybody is surprised of all my people. I said, no, I'm going. So he came. That is the will of the master. And each one of us have to do what we can. Because the world is in turmoil. Bringing peace to individuals, families, the disturbed society, and climate crisis. For all that, we have found the solution is meditation. Any type of meditation is okay, but I found Anapanasati meditation, yes.
I think it's the problem. Yeah.
As taught by Patriji, is the simplest. That's how I learned my name fully, totally to Buddha's Yoga Quantum Foundation. And I've seen Master Chandra over a period of time, from the first 40 days to now. Every time his presentation improves, meditation, and a lot of wisdom sharing. He does a lot of work. It's not easy. Traveling also, it's constant travel and sharing, and patiently listen to every one of them. Wisdom sharing means from where he started to now, he's qualified to be a really universal teacher. At the same time, with humility and affection, listens to every one of them. People share. I know very well, so many people's lives being changed, transformed. So I also advise him, I advise Patriji also, keep your health also in mind, physical. After all, body is body. Adequate rest must be given. So I'm very happy with them, to be part of them, to support them in what their activities are. And things. Last few days I've been here in Chicago, Dallas, and here. Amazed at the spirit of this meditation and how the families are able to live in harmony. As they used to say, people pray together, eat together, will together. But people who can meditate together is the ultimate thing. I can see that. I've been observing the families, elders, children. What a transformation. What a perfect transformation is taking place. At this rate, I think the movement will spread much faster. You have to do it after this Omega pyramid. It will inspire many more to come. It will be though we have got in India, Mahavishnu pyramid, Bangalore pyramid, and so many others, but what happens in America is very important because it is the richest country, the most powerful country, and given opportunity for several thousands of our people to come here, advance their knowledge, of course, contribute to the society also. So it is also a way of gratitude of the Indians here towards the land which gives them prosperity to do something really good. America really needs some more spiritual movements. This mega pyramid and this Anapanasati meditation spreading is going to be of great significance. It will bring glory of India and Indian methods to all over. And we are going to have this conference now, regional conference shortly. I'm sure people who can come directly or on the Zoom, please participate because once you are there, I'm talking to people who are already converted, but I'm telling others, you must tell them, try for a few days' time. And once they are there, it becomes a good addiction. Unlike other addictions, addiction to meditation is good for the health, body, and mind. Relationships, how people can admire some of the families are so loving to each other. They're within the family and so many community of families here. Bring them all together one cause. Betterment of individuals, families, and betterment of the whole society and all that now. See, Patriji is one great master who did all the danas. Annadana is very dear to him. Vidyadana, of course, the great master reading so many books and sharing with all the wisdom of everybody. And so, more than all of them is a Dhyanadana. It is a gift of Annadana, one master doing it with passionately, with no self-interest, sacrificing his entire life. Actually, he'll be remembered forever, and more you spread it. Please support all the movements. Even though Omega Pyramid is going to be in America, in Dallas, it is it's of universal shrine. It should be a national shrine. So let everyone contribute with their own knowledge, volunteering, or financial support. Let us make it the most prestigious project of ultimate tribute to the great master, Brahma Sri Patriji. So let us all pledge ourselves to do whatever we can. It is not only for Dallas, not only for America. Followers all over the world should support in whatever way. At least when you're doing your meditation, you can do it. Sankalpa. So let us support this great cause. And maybe next year the Alpha mini pyramid will be ready. In 3 years' time, they say the Omega pyramid will take place. That will be the ultimate tribute to the great master. It should be inaugurated on a day like this in great memory of them. Thank you. Namaskaram.
Thank you, sir.
Good. good.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, friends. So it's wonderful to reinforce ourselves. The inspiration Patriji gave. And as a tribute, we give and give and give meditation, pyramid energy. And Karthikeya sir rightly said, yes, sir, we all wish and dream and support this mega omega pyramid. It's a pyramid coming up in Dallas. Anybody here would like to share some moments with Patriji or your feelings? Jagdish sir, try to unmute.
Greetings. I think, yeah. Pranams to Patriji and wholehearted gratitude. See, we have seen many so-called self-styled gurus that have come up to what they claim is to quieten and calm a disturbed world. To my mind, Patriji was not that. He became a messiah of some sorts. They say there's an English song which says, nothing comes from nothing, nothing ever should. This is what happened to me when Patriji came to my life. There must have something good that I must have done in my life to meet a messiah like this. I don't know how it happened. I don't know how I deserve this, but he became kind of affectionate towards me from the very moment I saw him when he hugged me. Every time I met him, he'd give me a. This is how he raised my spirituality. Amazing person. And like it's already been said, but there was really a person at all. I said Messiah, but it's more of a spirit, a spiritual, being some spiritual thing before, but never come across a person. I shouldn't tell you the person, a Messiah like Patriji. It's wonderful to have known. It's very blessed to have known him. And look at the way he's playing this spirituality. There is a concept called Wokam's razor. Wokam's razor. This was a principle by a nobleman called Wokam who said, if you have several ways of doing things, use the simplest, which is most effective. And I think about Wokam's razor when I think of Patriji sir, who there are several ways of meditating he chose and created the simplest, which has been the most effective, which has been able to spread around. So he was a principal who used the principle of Wokam's razor. An amazing person. I mean, one can talk long because I had wonderful experience with him. Even when in his presence, I have wonderful spiritual experience about him. And I think both Chandra sir here, Vani madam, Karthik are all so much blessed for having close to him and created the mission because of him, which is spreading meditation all over. Let the world become one. Thanks to Patriji. Thank you very much. Gratitude to you.
Thank you, Jagdish sir. As you are narrating, I just had a thought and I think we'll implement this. And we add Jagdish sir to the screen, please. You go and add as now. Okay. Yes, sir. There is so much to talk about, and all in a great way to remind ourselves of this simple spirituality. what I'm thinking is here that we will enable a Patriji experience series, a session we will create. And so every day one master like you will come and then share to your heart's content, not in a few minutes like this. And so we'll create a session so that we have a record of all the wisdom that will come through eventually. It's not about um, uh, just praising a master, it's about taking the essence of the master. Many a times,
True.
from the many a times, when people say, "Oh, okay, master means energy is there," I'll put a picture, so everything will happen, and I touch the feet, everything will happen. But that's not Patriji lived for. Patriji lived for and said, "You are your own guru. Make your breath be your guru. Be your own master. Don't try to." And several times he said in a little book called Be a Master that if you go on worshipping Rama, what will you get? If you want, having worshipping Jesus Christ, what will you get? You do what they've done. They have done enormous amount of meditation. And the first to go, they were taught meditation, they're doing that meditation. And so then you become that. Aham Brahmasmi can be really imbibed when we do what all these great masters have done. So Gautam Buddha, we become a Gautam Buddha when we do what Gautam Buddha has done. He discovered for himself, experimented by himself significantly. Then, the moment he understood, he lived a life of a great Buddha, and then he spread it to everybody. That's how he became Gautama Buddha, where everybody is having a statue of Buddha in every home today. So he'll be a master, a brief, beautiful small lecture. It's such an inspiration to say, where do you put your attention? To be a Buddha, or to be a millionaire, or to be, simply spend away your time? Different levels of experience. And so to be that consciousness, to be that God's like, then we also do the same that they've done, which is to meditate, which is to explore, always contemplate about the greatness of this consciousness. And third, to be there as consciousness and help as many people as you can. That means at every moment we are imbibing or knowing about the qualities of consciousness, or at least giving the qualities and exhibiting the qualities here in our wakeful life. So we will have this series, and we will do this from today. That means today this session is over. Tomorrow we'll invite
Right.
a master to speak, and then we'll continue for a few days, and then have as many people who would like to share their learnings through Patriji. Okay, so that's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so we have somebody next. Who is the host, technical host?
Um, uh, Most welcome to all of you, and I'm really excited to have your sessions from Pakistan. So I really appreciate all of you for making world a community, and you are really transforming us. And there is good knowledge about health as well as how to maintain our balanced life and so many other things that we get from meditation and continuous practice with yoga. And the word of wisdom you shared on daily basis, that was so good. And from those word of wisdom, we have got a lot of insights, and ultimately that really is transforming our life and of course the society as well. So health is a major issue. So if we tackle this thing, then ultimately we will prosper and grow in life. And that really I appreciate once again all of you for arranging and for doing this such a wonderful platform to make all the people throughout the world to be together and just be like a community, just like we are in a global village. So this really is a wonderful thing. I really appreciate it, and my big salute to all of you.
Awesome. Thank you, sir. That's an amazing, wonderful to hear that the simple meditation, and we believe the meditation is so simple that anyone across can learn even through a media. Generally, it has been considered that you got to have somebody in front of you to teach in person. But it's so simple that, we're great to see across the borders, across countries, everyone is adopting. We've seen some masters in Russia taking it because the technology is there, the mediums are there, and so it's great to see that out there in Pakistan, we have many, many great friends who are adopting to this and creating beautiful energy out there, so that not only us but everybody greatly benefits from this. Not only us, the effect of an individual's energy effect is so powerful that if there are for 1 lakh people, if there are 1 lakh people in a population, and roughly if 300 to 350 people come together and meditate in a 1 lakh people population, 300 to 350 people come and meditate, square root of 1% of population. Just 300 people come together and meditate, they're impacting and transforming and affecting the energies of the remaining 1 lakh people out there. And so then they can cause a difference, make a difference. And so it is about number one, meditating to shift our vibration, carry that positivity, carry that friendshipness, carry that joy, carry that oneness feeling. And if you just have that, just by meditating, we shift our energy. And so then if 300 people in a community meditate, they're potentially impacting 300 into 300, that many people, potentially causing a significant impact just by a small group coming together. There's research done by Maharshi Mahesh Yogi on these aspects, and then amazing to see that how a small group can change the cause and impact, which means that each and every one of us, we can never feel that we are a small group and that world is so big, and what can I cause? And so it's most certainly that, friends, no matter where we are, if we believe in it and then we meditate, and the dream of grandmasters like Patriji will have to come true, that everyone, there's a golden planet established here, where there's no conflict, there's only peace, there are no starvation of deaths. I mean, there are people dying because of starvation. There are no such things. Everything will be beautiful for sure. Thank you, sir. Anybody else that we have would like to share before I conclude? And like you said, we will be initiating a session. Our team will. I would like Arvelu. You spent so much time with Patrisa. Is our master at Pyramid Valley who helped build a lot of buildings in Valley, and then in association with Patrisa, so many days, these times interacted. Let me share something. All right, friends. So we'll conclude here, respecting the time. I think it's already 9:05. Okay. So we'll conclude here. What's the time in India? 7:30 p.m. Okay. So we'll conclude here. So once again, Katkesa, so really, really thank you for your active
my
consideration to
privilege,
me.
Chandra.
No, you traveled to
I
United States.
came on your request, all right, invitation, but I'm enjoying. I'm able to see so many families transformed. And I think these last 2 years, things are happening. Whoever I see, I found them so joyous, happy, and together, so much of harmony and love, caring for each other within the family and among the families also. So it's a transformation taking place, sort of a positive revolution taking place, evolution. I can see the great potential, and particularly your contribution is something amazing. I'm not undermining others, many others are working, but both of you have been traveling. But I because you don't At least when you go to a place, at least spend 2 nights there. Don't travel like Patriji the whole day traveling next day. I have also done all these things in the past. But it's not good because we are body is body physical. So you have to respect it. Because we say that, we say that divinity lives in the human body. So body is like a temple, it has to be taken care of. We have to give in our anxiety and interest traveling. It's possible only when you preserve your health, fitness of the body, mind, and spirit. No? Very important.
Sure, sir.
Great service to you. I know you are making a huge contribution in fulfilling, realizing the vision of Patriji Dhyana Jagat. Good. Thank you.
Sure, sir. Thank you. It's the greatest opportunity that we can see in this lifetime. And before you conclude, dear friends, we will watch a video about what Patriji said about Buddhasi Quantum Foundation, a short video. And then we'll conclude it with his song. The greatest singer also.
Jai Ho.
Jai Ho song. Yes, sir. Yes.
For this Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation, we should have a tagline. That tagline has been provided by Bhagavad Gita. It should be Yogaha Karmasu Kaushalam. Yoga is meditation. Karma is action. Kaushalam is efficiency. In any karma, any action you perform, you increase your efficiency through your meditation. So this should be caption. For Buddha CEO Quantum Foundation, every organization has a CEO, the Chief Executive Officer. So, how should we manage any organization? How should we help an organization, a family, a community, a group? The leadership should be there. Yatha Raja Tata Praja. As the head, Raja is the head of the kingdom, is the CEO of the whole kingdom. As the king, as the CEO is, so will be all the other members of the community, members of the organization. And that king, that CEO, how should he be? Who is the right CEO? Who can be a right CEO? Only a Buddha. Only an enlightened person who knows everything about everything. Who is a Buddha? A Buddha is a person who knows everything about everything. So such a person who knows everything about everything should become the CEO of any family, any community, any organization, any business, any corporate, any nation. If you don't know everything about everything, how can you manage? You can't manage. When you can't manage properly, what happens? You mismanage. When you mismanage, what happens? Everything gets spoiled. So management is a left-hand job for a Buddha, any Buddha.
Okay, dear friends, we'll conclude with the song of Patrisa, Jai Ho song. So I played that before that. So we are here in St. Louis for the next regional conference in our pursuit to create intense awareness to leadership about the simplicity and scientific benefits of meditation. So we're doing this regional conference of meditation leaders in St. Louis on July 26th and 27th. Anybody in the United States, still never late, please do join as our guests and then be here. We expect many leaders come here locally and then within the United States. We're expecting maybe about 500 people will be there. And then we go through an 1.5 day of intense learning, practice, and meditations and all of that. And here right now in core team of Buddhasi Foundation is coming together every day to try to organize and plan on this. And in a master called Sonalji's home, Sonalji and Raj Doshiji's home, beautifully taken care by them and Mahesh and everybody, the Ramesh and Apurva, so many masters, Aruna Madam. All of them are there nicely giving a great care. A great side effect of meditation is it develops gain so many friends. Wherever you go, don't think of hotels. Think of staying with masters to learn, to take their host, the way they host and their energy. Spend time with them, then we receive energy and exchange energy. Because where you place your attention, there you place your energy. So that's what we're doing. Beautiful. So thank you all, and have a wonderful rest of the day. We'll see you in this Patriji series that will happen, and then some announcement will come by tomorrow about the time where a master will come and then share about Patriji, the session Patriji and all the learning from Patriji. So thank you all. Share the video. Jai Ho song.
Jai Ho, 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 Jai Ho.
I had to stop it because you're not sharing the video. Are you able to see the video? All?
Yes, sir. But
Okay, it's playing, right?
Jai Ho, Jai Ho, Jai Ho.
hey, Sir, tell me, sir. Yes, sir, I stopped here.
Okay, friends, I was told the audio of our sharing is not great. So please do watch the video. This is called Jayaho song by Patriji on PMC YouTube channels. They are there. And Patriji sang many songs like this and they're beautifully recorded.
Next time.
So thank you very much. I'll see you all in another session. Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Bye, everybody.
Hari Narayana, Sriman Narayana, Lakshmi Narayana.